My name is Jessica. I'm 31, and 3 weeks ago, my husband gave me an ultimatum that completely destroyed our marriage. Just not in the way he expected. Ryan is 33, a successful marketing director who's been acting like he's God's gift to women ever since he lost 30 pounds and started going to CrossFit. We've been married for 6 years, and for the past year, he's been making me feel like I'm not good enough for his new and improved self. The ultimatum came on a Tuesday morning while I was making breakfast. Ryan walked into the kitchen wearing his new designer workout clothes and dropped the bomb. Jessica, we need to talk. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've decided to give you 30 days. I looked up from the scrambled eggs. 30 days for what? To become the woman I deserve. I've worked hard to better myself, and frankly, you've let yourself go. You need to lose 20 pounds, start dressing better, and learn to be more supportive of my career. I've written you a list. He handed me an actual typed list. 23 items, including smile more, complain less, and learn to make conversation at business events without embarrassing me. I stared at this list, feeling like someone had punched me in the stomach. This man I'd supported through law school, who I'd helped build his career, who I'd stood by when he was unemployed for 8 months, was giving me a performance review. What happens after 30 days? I asked quietly. If you can't become the woman I need you to be, then we need to discuss the future of this marriage. That's when something inside me snapped, but instead of getting angry, I got strategic. You know what, Ryan? You're absolutely right. I do need to become a better woman. Give me those 30 days. He smiled smugly. I knew you'd see reason. This is going to be great for both of us. What Ryan didn't know was that I'd been planning to surprise him for our anniversary next month. I'd already lost 15 pounds working with a personal trainer. I'd been taking evening classes to finish my interrupted college degree, and I'd secretly been applying for better jobs to help our financial situation. But more importantly, what Ryan really didn't know was that I'd discovered 2 weeks earlier. See, when someone starts acting like they're too good for you, there's usually a reason. And Ryan's reason was named Brittany, a 24-year-old CrossFit trainer with fake everything and the IQ of a protein shake. I'd found their text messages when Ryan left his phone unlocked. Months of flirtation, workout selfies, and plans to grab drinks after you handle the Jessica situation. That's right, I was the Jessica situation. So when Ryan gave me his 30-day ultimatum, I decided to give him exactly what he asked for, but not in the way he expected. Day 1, I started documenting everything. Every condescending comment, every demand, every time he compared me to his trainer girlfriends. I recorded conversations on my phone and took photos of his ridiculous list with timestamps. Day 5, I hired a private investigator to document his affair. Turns out, Ryan and Brittany had been meeting at hotels twice a week for 3 months. The PI got photos, videos, and even audio recordings of them planning their future together once he got rid of his deadweight wife. Day 12, I consulted a divorce attorney who specialized in infidelity cases. In our state, adultery affects asset division. Ryan's affair was about to cost him dearly. Day 18, I accepted a job offer I'd been secretly interviewing for, a promotion that paid $40,000 more than my current salary. The position started in 6 weeks, which was perfect timing. Day 25, I threw a surprise party. I invited Ryan's parents, his sister, my parents, our closest friends, and all his work colleagues. I told everyone it was a marriage milestone celebration and that I had special announcements to make. Ryan walked into our decorated house to find 50 people he cared about waiting in our living room. Surprise! I announced cheerfully. Thank you all for coming to celebrate the end of my 30-day transformation challenge. Ryan looked confused, but pleased. He probably thought I was going to announce how much I'd changed for him. 30 days ago, my husband Ryan gave me a list of ways I needed to improve myself to become the woman he deserves. And you know what? He was absolutely right. I do need to change. I clicked on our TV, which I had connected to my laptop. I needed to change from a woman who accepted disrespect to a woman who demands better. The first image appeared on screen, Ryan's original list with all 23 demands. I needed to change from a woman who ignored red flags to a woman who investigates them. Next image, screenshots of Ryan's text messages with Brittany, including the part where he called our marriage deadweight. Ryan's face went white. His mother gasped audibly. And I needed to change from a woman who stays in a marriage with a cheating, manipulative narcissist to a woman who knows her worth. The final slideshow was photos from the private investigator. Ryan and Brittany entering hotels, kissing in his car, and shopping together for what looked like engagement rings. The room was dead silent, except for Ryan's sister saying, "Oh my God," under her breath. So, here's my announcement. I continued pulling papers from my purse. These are divorce papers. Ryan, you're being served. You wanted me to become a better woman, and I have. I've become a woman who won't tolerate your bullshit for one more day. Ryan tried to speak, but I wasn't finished. Oh, and everyone should know, Ryan's girlfriend Brittany is here tonight too. She's been sitting in his car outside for 20 minutes, probably wondering why he hasn't texted her back. I walked to the window and waved. Brittany, come on in. No point in hiding in the car when your boyfriend's entire family knows about you now. Brittany actually came inside, thinking she was being invited to some kind of celebration. The look on her face when she realized what was happening was priceless. Also, I announced to our guests, I got a new job that pays significantly more than my current salary. I'll be financially independent, which is great because based on Ryan's affair and the prenup he insisted on, he's gonna lose half his assets anyway. Ryan's parents were staring at him like they'd never seen him before. His work colleagues were backing toward the door. The party ended with Ryan and Brittany leaving together, followed by 48 people who would never see him the same way again. Plot twist. 2 weeks after the party, I got a call from Ryan's boss. Turns out, Ryan had been using company time and resources to conduct his affair, including booking hotel rooms on the company credit card for client meetings that never happened. He was fired immediately. Brittany dumped him 3 days later when she realized he was broke, unemployed, and social poison. Ryan called me last week begging for reconciliation. He said he'd made a mistake, that he loved me, that he wanted to work things out. I told him I'd give his request all the consideration it deserved, which was exactly 30 seconds. 1 second for each day he gave me to improve myself. The real kicker, my transformation worked exactly like Ryan wanted it to. I did lose 20 pounds, I am dressing better, I'm more confident at social events, and I'm definitely more supportive of myself. Sometimes when people demand that you change, the best response is to become exactly who you were meant to be all along. And I was meant to be a woman who doesn't settle for less than she deserves. Ryan wanted a better woman. I became one. Just not for him.